Hello everyone, this is day 4 of our Bali vacation. Today we're gonna do things a little bit differently. Today wasn't like an action-packed day like it was yesterday. So I'm just gonna go through what we did today and kind of narrate through each scene. Today we decided to drive down to the Uluwatu temple down in southwest part of the island. It's one of the major Hindu temples on the island, and it's pretty famous because it sits along the cliff by the ocean, and it's really famous for their sunset festival. It's a bit of a drive, as you know, as some of you may know, that Bali roads consist of a few major roads and a lot of small roads branch off of them. So the major roads tend to get congested a lot during the day. So it took a while to drive down there. And once you get to the parking, you see that there weren't too many cars parked. I think it's mainly because it was a little bit early to begin with, and also a lot of people come for the sunset festival. So our driver, Keto, dropped us off, and we go in, pay for the tickets. It's a couple of dollars, not too expensive. We all had to wear sarongs because you can't enter a Hindu temple when you're showing your legs. So men and women, and they have sarongs that they let us borrow, or you can bring your own if you have them. So we enter, and they recommend that we take a guide with us because the monkeys can get very aggressive within the temple, and there are a lot of monkeys there. And it turned out that it wasn't really necessary to have a guide, but it's up to you. You can ask a lot of questions, get some historical background, and all that stuff. They're not cheap. They're $20, which is pretty expensive by Bali standards. Be aware of that. And what you see is the statue of Danang Murartha, and he's one of the, pioneers of the Shaivite priesthood in Bali, so an important figure of Hinduism on the island. And we walked around, and there's a really nice walkway along the cliff, and that's where a lot of the people take their Instagram shots from, and it's quite beautiful. And I'm sure right around the time of sunset, it's even more beautiful. So we took some pictures there, and you can walk along the edges of the cliff all the way. So it's not a long walk, and while you're walking, you'll see some monkeys hanging out, and they do recommend that you don't get too close because they are aggressive, and if you have sunglasses or purses nearby, they'll try to snatch them away from you. Oh, and there's this albino monkey. It's caged because the other monkeys attack the albino one, and I think that's the only one in the temple. So it's caged up for its own protection. It seemed a little aggressive because when we got close, it was like giving us nasty looks and growling and stuff. So this is where they have the Sunset Festival. It's another Instagram point. A lot of us took pictures there as well. And afterwards, that's the Padang Padang Beach, world famous. Didn't have time to stop by. So we did stop by for a quick lunch We got this seafood platter that was $15. Pretty good deal. It wasn't a lot of food, but it was quite good, and we just like golfed that up in a few minutes. So it's a quick bite. We were all hungry, so it didn't take us long to clear our plates. Then we decided to go to Kuta Beach. We passed on the Padang Beach because it's too far away from our Airbnb, and we had to get back by 7, and we didn't want to get stuck in traffic. So we decided to go to Kuta Beach. So Kuta Beach, I didn't really feel like hanging out at the beach, so I decided to go to the nearby mall, which was a big mistake because it turned out that the kids and everybody that were interested, they took surfing lessons. Had I known, I probably would have stayed, but I was dumb. I left, tried to go to the mall, couldn't get in because I didn't have a mask. I didn't have a mask at the time. That didn't work out. So I don't even have good footage of the kids surfing. So it was a double whammy for me. Just a string of mistakes. One of my friends did come by. He had some extra masks, so we were able to go in. And it's a nice mall, nothing too crazy. We went to the bank and got some local currency, and that's about it. And what I missed out on was all the lessons, all the video footage that I could have recorded. My wife was able to use her phone and make a quick recording, but not much to show, unfortunately. It seemed like they had a really good time, fantastic. And what do I have to show for it? Nothing. I got nothing. I just walked around and went to the cafe and got myself some coffee. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Big mistake. But anyway, at least the coffee was nice. So we got some coffee. Great. And then we headed back to our Airbnb, got ready for the birthday party. The kids was celebrating her 15th birthday. So she got to spend her birthday in Bali. It's pretty bougie, right? And our housekeeper, Evie, was nice enough to prepare all the food, all the decorations. It was really fantastic of her. So we had a nice little party, and I enjoyed some food, a little bit of wine, and just hung out, relaxed. And relaxation is important because later for tomorrow, we're climbing a mountain to see the sunrise. Yeah, so we're gonna have to wake up at 2:30 in the morning. Oh joy. Not as crazy day as before, but still pretty fun. And thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.